Hold on, let me take my socks
Oh,
off.
shit.
First, I have 3 things to say.
Go for it.
Number 1, hello to CM, who was the first being to come see us and was so gracious and sweet.
Yes.
You're great. Second, Prince.
Yes.
You have 2 more weeks, I believe.
Mhm.
3. I don't know how math works. You have until the end of April.
The end of the month. And guys, we've got 3 options on the table for you with that. We have the print that you know and love on that beautiful thick ass paper. We have a like pre-stretched canvas option if you're fancy. And there's one that has been framed and is all ready to go to stick up on your wall. 2 weeks, check it out.
And they're going to continue to be offered like that. So if you're just starting out, you can have a matching group of them.
Sure. Yeah.
And finally, it's about to be spooky time. Send us your stories.
Send us your stories. Next week, we are having the first spooky-sode of the year. Our first spooky-sode with Grandpa in the hot seat. And
my eyes don't water, but I do make sounds.
It's okay. My eyes water a little bit. So don't worry. If you thought the gagging sounds were going anywhere. That one review that got left.
I still love you, homie.
Thanks. Send us your stories to wbahpodcast@gmail.com. The rules still apply. Please put spooky somewhere in the subject line so we can find your story and read it
without spoiling ourselves.
Yes. Yeah. I have done that before.
Oh.
I try my best.
Luckily, nothing
not to,
stays in my brain, so it doesn't matter if I do.
You get to experience the spooky-sode twice. You get to read the stories, and then when the episode comes out,
my entire life is brand new every second, except for when we went past the Austin Capitol building.
Ooh, stay tuned for the appropriate time. So yeah, with that, let's get back into Austin talk.
So I flew in.
Mm-hmm. And boy, were your arms tired.
4:00 in the morning. We need the rim shot sound. But you don't have it ready?
Hold on. There we go.
Are you ready? I'm going to say it again.
Take 2. Let's go.
So I flew in.
And boy, were your arms tired.
I don't ever want to do that again.
You don't.
Maybe. I don't know.
Y'all, Charlye found the sound effects button.
She's the boss of that. I don't have that option.
Oh,
if it happens, it's because Charlye did it.
This is called Whispers of Dawn. All right.
That's some nice bass, baby. Anyway, I had to get up at 4:00 in the morning.
I was trying to clap, but it stopped. Listen, I'm going to close the media tab so we don't. It's probably smart.
On my way in, I listened to Worlds Beyond Number, a tabletop role-playing game live play podcast by Dimension 20. Shout out Dimension 20.
Hey,
so
Dimension
good. Everybody
20.
listen to that. I stepped off the flight in Austin directly into the mouth of hell. It literally felt like I was stepping into someone's mouth. How do y'all live in humidity? It makes me want to die.
It's wet, right? It's very wet.
It's horrific.
You're wet all the time. You're wet under your arms. You're wet on your butt. Your under boobs are
everywhere.
wet.
Anywhere your skin touches, it's wet.
Yeah. Yeah.
The traffic director people, who are generally women in my experience, are wild at the airport.
At the airport?
They have their whistle and their little vest, and they will jump straight up your ass if you don't do exactly what they say when they want you to.
Yeah.
I got a hug from Charlye. which was great.
Oh, we're at the point where I've picked you up.
Yeah.
Okay, because from my experience was quite different up until this
tell me
point.
yours until we got to each other.
It was I rented a car. It showed up the night before. I went, wow, because it was real nice. I thought it was a nice, little squishy car. And then I dissociated for 4 hours on the road. And then I was with Kim.
Ta-da!
Yay!
There was some panic because I couldn't get any reception where I was except for texting. So I made a Marco group with me and Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Texted Ken and said, contact Charlye. And then he Marco'd her because you don't look at your phone to text on the road.
When I got a Marco from Ken, I immediately panicked. I just knew he was going to be like, her plane crashed. She's gone.
Dead. You have to do everything by yourself now.
Turn around. Yeah, you still go.
Take the luggage. They saved her luggage, so you still have all the merch.
And we'll plan a funeral at some point this upcoming week.
Probably. She'd really want one.
I hugged her. Putting that out there on the air now so people know.
Yeah.
This is your last wishes. I got to hug your face.
It was great.
You got in the car and we went to do the stupidest thing.
But it was so my favorite part of the entire trip, though. Thursday was my favorite day, even though I only spent 4 hours of it with you.
Wow. I guess only
it was
4 hours?
Really fun. I don't know. I made that up.
Oh.
I can't count, bro.
I was like, whoa.
But it was the funnest part. That was the best part of the trip for me was that day. No offense to our friends who met us there, but it was so fun and so stupid.
It was a fun time. It was so and the thing is, it was in waiting for a long time because we scheduled what we're about to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We scheduled that like a month before,
at least.
And I think it was the most well-planned part of this whole trip.
Yeah.
So we knew that I was going to have to pick you up. We were going to try to get food, but we didn't. And there was a lot we planned this trip.
So much.
There was so much we planned to this trip that we didn't actually get to do because we were busy,
scrambling.
I think, packed ass to throat with adventure. I think I meant to say throat. Either way.
I don't like that either one of those. Never go butt to mouth, y'all. Or whatever that saying is. That's not what we're talking about, but I don't know things. It's that day. I told you.
How do I put text on the screen that says, like, life lessons with Kim?
When I marcoed you this morning and said what my brain was doing, it still is.
Yeah, I think were the exact words. So I picked Kim up and we tried to get food. Well, we didn't try.
We thought about it, but we didn't do it.
Yeah. We went to our place that we were staying, which for the rest of my life, whenever I say it'll probably be fine, when our Airbnb or hotel or whatever is up 3 stairs,
if it's a 4-mile climb, let's not do that one.
Talk me out of it.
Or
I will try to
within a mile
of
railroad tracks, which is not this trip.
What happened with the?
It was in the middle of a town, and every time the train went by, it blasted its whistle 3 times, and we were about 50 feet from the fucking track.
When was this?
Last Anahadas when we left.
Oh. That's fun.
It wasn't, though.
You get to know.
And I slept on the couch. Because my hips hurt too much to climb stairs.
But you did climb stairs this time. You climbed many a stair.
So many. It was a really nice apartment, though, I will say.
It was a nice apartment.
I liked it a lot.
We watched a lot of stupid TV in that apartment.
It was great.
It was really fun. And one of the first things, and you did this while we were getting ready to move on to our next adventure that we were crammed for time for. So we basically said hi, drove to our place, split into different areas.
Separated into our individual getting ready sections.
And to put on our
Tammy Lynn came out.
To put on our alter egos. Tammy Lynn, and I forget the other names. I think they've changed. Cheryl Ann, I don't know. But when I came out from the room that I was in, putting on my costume, which you will see, maybe I can figure out how to, maybe I'll make one of those things that we're about to talk about the cover of this episode.
Yes.
So you'll know, you can actually see. But when I come out, you had put, yes, please. You had put 4 or 5.
It was 5.
Hidden, except I immediately went on a hunt for all of them. Little plastic middle finger icons, because if you don't know, we are engaged in the War of the Bird.
In 2023, the bird war began.
The bird war, which I don't feel like I've gotten many battles under my belt, but you got me pretty good this time with the hidden birds. And I think we should throw pictures up if we took them. Were we smart enough to take pictures of anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, go on.
And go on. Flavortown made another visit.
Oh yeah, there was a big, like a big, like 4 by 10 foot, I don't know, sizes of what's that guy's name?
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri, not Flavor Flav.
The mayor of Flavortown.
The mayor of Flavortown, which you have on a banner, inexplicably, was hung in our residence for the entirety of our trip.
People who went to Anahata's and were in Hive House last year, or even if you weren't in Hive House, if you happen to walk past our cabin, you saw Flavortown. And then fully wearing these outfits and this makeup and these wigs. Speaking in this, Tammy Lynn just wouldn't shut up and talking about the QT, which did you know that means quick trip?
That stands for quick trip.
And then we went to Dollar Tree and I bought some hot pink blush and lipstick because I am fancy.
Yeah. Did we say what we were wearing? What we were dressed as?
We ain't said that yet.
You might be able to guess, and especially if you have seen the photos already. Or if you're one of the, frankly, kind of large handful of people that we've already sent it to, like, look at this!
Because we couldn't resist because it's fucking absurd.
About a month ago, I don't know what brought it on, but I was just like, you know what would be funny? If we booked at the JCPenney photo studio.
Which I was unaware JCPenney still existed. I thought that it went the way of Sears. But she's still there.
I outlasted Sears. I tell you, I got banned for life from a Sears.
That's amazing.
And I outlasted them.
How are we related? I worked for them twice.
Did you? Were you in the LP department? Because then we're directly enemies.
My mom was.
I wonder. Ooh. Woof.
Holy shit. Anyway.
So about a million years ago, I was like, we should go take some of those 1980s overly cheerful,
glamour shot
having glamour shot ass pictures. And then we made it come to life. You specifically, when you sent me a $6 mullet wig in the mail. Please check these photos out. Please, God.
They're so good.
They're
so
fun.
good. And that little
very fun.
person was so great.
Yeah. Our photo technician, our picture artist.
I love them. I need to write that review.
They put us in several poses, which one of my favorite moments was Kim and I were standing side by side and the person taking our photo said, "Let me see your guns." And what they meant was like Charlie's Angels style, like hold up your pew-pews. But when they said, "Show me your guns," Grandpa immediately went, I don't even know what muscle man pose you took, but you were just
like the bicep man, the guns.
So we're doing two separate things, and I kind of wish they would have taken that photo of us doing two separate things.
Me too.
But highly recommend if you can get a friend or a group of people or whatever to go take photos at a joint like this. It was really fun. I will say,
so fun.
don't fall for it when they say the session's only like $12. That's how much it is to like
take pictures.
Actually,
but you don't get anything. That's just the action of taking pictures.
Yeah. But you can get your digital photos for about $100 all in all. I think.
It was like 150.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we thought we were going to get the extra session, but we didn't. So that's just one session. So.
Yeah, we didn't even need the extended time. We were up and down on that floor so many times.
I'm very proud of my knees.
But check them out. My favorite photo of all time was taken on that trip. And I will post it 100 times on 100 different social media outlets. I'm not even in it. It's just your grandpa.
Do you want karate?
It's a karate photo that for some reason took the person 30 minutes physically to explain moving. To you.
And it still didn't work. They still had to physically position me like I was a Barbie doll. I couldn't comprehend.
Oh my gosh. So finally.
That person was so great.
Yeah, they were great. They were wonderful. And very, what's the word I'm looking for? Lenient with us. Not lenient, very
kind.
Patient.
Yes.
Yeah. But we got out of there and we were sweating from toe to tip.
Oh my God.
Because of those wigs and all that makeup and we were wearing leg warmers.
Yeah. Matching.
It was hot. Matching.
And not in the PHAT kind.
Oh.
Not in the HAUTE kind.
I was like, what? We decided to go get food and we went in our get-ups.
Oh my God. I couldn't look anyone in the face.
Except for that one old guy that was...
God, I thought he was creeping on me. He was not. He was looking at a child. I kept getting in his way and wondering why he was looking at me like that.
Yeah. Was it his grandchild? He was just observing.
I think it was just some random kid.
This kid doing
who
something.
Was being cute, but
yeah. You just look at a kid doing something cute. He wasn't creeping. I don't want to, but
probably
he was. Not. There was a moment I looked and you two were kind of having a little a little stare down. You're the Taurus. Tell us about our food, if you remember our first.
I love Torchy's tacos, and I didn't realize, I think it started in Austin, but I was introduced it by our friend Kat, who went there a lot, and then that made me want to try it. So when one opened up in Denver, I started going there, and I love it. They have a secret menu, which makes me feel fancy.
Yeah. Anytime there's something that's a secret menu, but it's not a secret menu, but it's a secret menu, I'm going for it every time.
My order is the Matador. I also got something called Mad Cow, which I don't remember, except that it was the Matador was easier to eat. The Matador is easier to eat because the Mad Cow had steak in it, and they didn't cut it all the way, and it was you take a bite, you bite an onion ring and you pull the onion out. It was like that, except for steak,
which makes me unreasonably angry.
I know you were like, "Oh, I can't do that," and I was like, "You're crazy," and then I realized as I was eating it. And you got something with shrimp.
I got the Naughty Santa, baby. I got the Naughty Santa, and I got the Democrat, which is barbacoa.
Yum.
Keep it simple, stupid, baby. Throw a bunch of barbacoa on a damn tortilla.
And put anything on top of it.
Dude, lime and an avocado. That's it.
Yeah.
A whole avocado. Not even peeled.
And then we went to Walmart.
And something very strange happened, and I need to apologize to somebody.
Me too.
Okay. Because while we were there picking up a few things that we forgot, you go on a trip, you always forget, whatever.
But we're also sort of acting like we have an oxygen deficiency because we are exhausted and haven't seen each other in over a year.
So tired. So tired. Haven't seen each other in a long time. We're set
we both
out
have
free
severe
range.
anxiety.
We're both kind of low-key panicking. And also we're in a place with a bunch of just snacks that are at our disposal. So we were just running around. I would like to say what we were wearing. We were wearing our our 80s. I think we had maybe popped the wigs up. Nope, we had the wigs on.
We still had wigs on.
We made a point of it. Yeah. We were wearing shirts matching, of course, with a 80s style boombox print on the front, but on the back.
80s colors.
80s colors. On the back it said, "The Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. Send us your teeth." Now, I thought...
Not available in the merch shop.
No, that's special for us, baby. I thought that it said something on the back like the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour podcast or something about podcast or alluded to podcasting in some way, because we were approached by somebody who worked at the Walmart. And if you know anyone... If you know anyone who works at a Walmart in Austin, Texas, ask if this was them, please, because I need to get this apology to you. They were like, "Hey, y'all are from that podcast."
Mm-hmm. And then they dropped how many followers we have.
Yeah. Yeah. They said, "Oh, you have, so-and-so followers." But the thing is, they dropped the Facebook number, not the IG number, which are two different numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing that made me think they have no clue. They don't know us. They're being goofy with us because they saw our shirts that say
we look
podcast,
ridiculous,
and we look silly with the blue, and I kind of. I'm not saying that I was rude at their face, but I was just sort of like, "Oh,
we weren't gracious."
We were like, "Okay, oh yeah, you know us, sure."
What made
like kidding around?
What makes me scream inside is when they said,
"Stop." Don't.
You were like, "Oh, we have way more than that."
Because I thought he was shitting us. I thought he picked some random number, and I was like, "Oh, nah, dude, more than that." The thing is, if I would have known this person was Liz, I want to be clear here. I don't think we were being shit asses.
No.
We weren't being like a cunt to this person. I did, however, think it was just sort of playing around with someone, and the vibe was like, "I know that you have no idea that we're doing a podcast." Yeah. So it was kind of like, "Okay, dude, all right, okay, sure, wink, wink, you know us, bye." And we walk off, and then it was like 30 minutes into Walmart or something, and Kim was like... I forget, we were just like, "Our shirts don't
You said
say
that. You said, "Wait,
anything about a
podcast does not appear on this shirt anywhere."
And I was like, were we just like, "Yeah, whatever, dude," to somebody who like listens or something or knows somebody? Anyway.
My most sincere apologies. Most sincere apologies.
Yeah.
Email me.
Yeah. Because the idea that was a legitimate interaction with somebody who may or may not listen,
that's
or whatever.
Imposter syndrome at its worst.
See, that's the thing. We thought it was so impossible that we were just sort of like, haha, bye. Where in fact, if that were somebody who were saying something, it would have been more like,
"We love you.
Thank you for listening. Yay.
Thank you for listening."
Shit like that. And
thank
not
you
just
for
like,
listening.
Can you imagine you meet someone?
That's why stars get a bad rap. Imposter syndrome. It's the devil.
Yeah. And just being like, "No way." And then a few days ago, you wrote me and you said, "Look at how many Facebook, people are on Facebook." And it was the exact number that that person gave us. So I am sorry to you.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry if you think that we are like prima donnas now who are like, "Okay, yeah, thanks for listening. Fucko, bye."
Gosh.
That was not the intent.
Oh. And it had to be intimidating to say, "Hey, aren't you those people from the podcast?"
And
And then we acted like
you
that.
don't know. No way.
You've never heard of us.
We were like, what? Yeah. And then we were like,
hold
something
up.
about this don't add up. No. You're making fun of us right now because we look like dumbasses.
Which we did.
Yeah, we did. We did big time. I want to crawl into a hole.
And then we went back to the air conditioning, and it was so fucking good. That legit scared me. That scared me. I forced Charlye to watch Footballers' Wives.
You did, and I'm glad you did. Because it was
you ordered a pizza, which was like the thing that saved my whole entire life.
We were sitting there, and it was like, I don't know, it was like 11. It was late, and it was like, are we hungry? I think we're hungry. And I'm so glad and thankful that pizza exists, dude.
Yeah.
A world without pizza? Are you kidding me?
It's such a novelty for me to be able to order food because they don't deliver food out here in the sticks where I live.
They ordered it. Not only did they order it, they did the thing where they just sort of left it at the foot of the door and then they bounced.
I didn't realize that happened.
Oh, yeah. There was no interaction, which I love. You can tip them on the app. Nice. And we ate pizza and watched Footballer's Wife, and we giggled and giggled and giggled.
It's so good.
And then went to bed.
Terrible and so good.
Yeah.
It's worse than Virgin River, but it's better than Virgin River in a bad way.
It's also in 2002 was when the show first started. It is an English show about soccer players' wives and their lives. And it's bad. But it's fun because we got to speak in a really shit British accent.
Yeah, so we basically repeated every line they said.
Yeah. It was, what's that, like Echololia or whatever, where it's just us parroting back things at the TV and going, check out Footballers' Wives. If you've checked it out, let us know what you think. We're only, or I am, you've seen, I believe, have you seen all of it?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Okay. I am in the first season. Don't give anything away because I can tell there's twists and turns.
So many ridiculous ones. This is not it's not a reality show, by the way. It is scripted and show. It is like Virgin River, except like with slightly different situations.
English, and in the 2000
people who are
2000s.
Actually English, even the people that they say are Italian are English.
Oh, it was the Italian.
Biaggi, I'm pretty sure, is English.
Great. We went to bed. We woke up. You knocked on my door.
Let's stop there because we went to bed and then we have to do a live.
Oh. And then we did a live right now. So if we jump back into this story in a weird spot, you'll know why. But this is a good time for a little teaser. Later in this episode, we have an interview that Kim did while we were at the actual Witchfest. Give us a little bit of a teaser on that.
They had a beard.
Great.
And it involved bees, tangentially.
Beards and bees and beers? And bombastic?
Yes, all of those, except the beer. And probably not bombastic either. I don't remember what that means.
I did drink a Busch Light at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot it was that early. Magical clothing change.
Witches.
It's real. So after that break where we did the live, it's a whole new day to jump in and continue talking. But you've had a whole morning already.
Sort of. You've had more of a morning than me.
Well, I mean,
I only woke up an hour ago.
You took the baby to get a procedure.
Thank God, because I'm pretty sure she was going into heat, bro. We took Aoife to get spayed.
She will love that.
She sure seemed to be loving it when they drug her
like
into the back.
The picture you sent me where she was like, how do they know? How do they know what's going on?
Well, last time we went to the vet, last time we had to, like, surprise, you're going for a car ride. We thought she had been bitten by a snake. Because I found two, like, she was bothering her side, her butt, her right butt area, but, like, on the side, not her actual butthole.
Yeah.
And
right on the butthole. Yeah.
Keep in mind, she's like, her hip is like 3 feet in the air. She's a big dog. And we're like, how the fuck did you get bitten by a snake there? But there were 2 punctures, and I shaved it to make sure. And it looked like a snake bite, and I was like, fuck, look at this. And we went to the vet, and we were like, we're going to lose this fucking dog because we can't afford antivenin for a 100-pound dog.
How much is that?
Probably like $3,000, $4,000.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
But it wasn't a snake bite.
Nope. It was, we don't really know. I think it was maybe ants, or maybe she was running around the yard and ran into something. She's a lunatic. You've seen
Dogs,
her.
Man. Dogs. Now, I know that sometimes cats will, and I've experienced this, cats will change personality totally after you have them fixed.
I fucking hope so, bro.
Is it same with dogs? Will she just be like the chillest?
They'll be, that's the dream.
Well, all right. Shall we go back into Austin?
Yes.
And
last we left,
experience.
I was knocking on your door on Friday morning, and then I don't remember what happened until we got to the Capitol.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what happened after that.
Friday was the day that we intended. So here's the thing. We were met by 2 friends in Austin with the express intent of taking a real photo shoot. Now, not the silly 80s photo shoot, but a real one so that we could use it for, promo pics.
Grandpa needs headshots.
Exactly.
And can't put on makeup.
And so we had a friend come in. I don't know if we didn't or not saying who came.
Friend number 1 and friend number 2.
We had makeup friend and photo friend.
Yeah.
So friend came for a makeup application, and friend came to take photos with real big girl camera.
A big girl makeup. It was a professional makeup artist.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. These are professionals we had come down. And we were like, we're going to go get our space at the Witchfest set up because we got to go and do that a day early, and then we're going to go get pics. And that will be all that we do today.
I remember what happened.
We, you woke me up, you knocked me up, as I said, thank you for knocking me up today. And,
I don't remember that.
We threw on peasant clothes, if I remember, and went and set up our booth.
I wore branding because I'm mentally ill.
Sure. I may have as well. I think I was just sweating, but we went to set up, and it's at this big ass convention center. If you've ever been.
First, we went to the farthest most north Walmart in an entire another city that we could find in the opposite direction of where we needed to go.
We had to be at the convention center at a certain time, or we were supposed to be anyway. And we chose geographically.
We forgot to buy a table the night before.
Yeah. The furthest location we could go to. Went to that. Drove all the way to the most north part of Austin. Then
it's not even Austin. It was an entire another city.
Yeah.
It's where all the military people live when they work at Fort Hood.
We felt real big brain when we finally get there, but they let us drive our car into the place.
Before then, we drove past the Capitol.
Oh, I thought that was after. Okay.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Either or. Let's do it.
You know how my brain works with anything involving numbers.
the Capitol building in Austin, Texas, which is gorge, but you looked out. This is from my perspective.
Oh, yeah. Tell me how it seemed.
And you looked out of the window, and then you just looked at me and said, "What the fuck?" And then you told me what happened to you.
I suddenly remembered a dream where I had been standing across the street from the courtyard at the Capitol building in Austin. And in the dream, there was a festival going on. And like there were like the pop-up tents, like not tents exactly. And you know, what people vend out of, the big white-topped things.
When did you have this dream?
I don't remember.
Okay.
And there were like streamers across. It was like a big celebration, and it was full of people in the dream. So, this isn't deja vu because the courtyard when we drove past it was empty and gray.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it was full of frivolities and glee in my dream, but I specifically remember seeing that building framed by the courtyard and the festival. It was really strange. It didn't amount to anything at this trip.
This visit, we hadn't driven past the Capitol at all. We hadn't been in this part of Austin at all. Have you been there?
I've never been to Austin except in the airport once on a layover.
So this isn't even a case of like, oh, maybe you dreamed it because we drove past it or something. It's very strange. Because normally I would be like, oh, well, we drove past it. And then the festivities is because you knew we were going to like have a vend. But that doesn't like apply in this situation. It was very strange.
It freaked me. I'm still a little freaked out by it.
I asked you, I was like, is this something that happens to you sometimes? And it is. You will have these, you know, you said you will have, it's not even premonition dreams. It's just like seeing remote viewing almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then we got to drive into a building.
Then we got to drive straight into the building, which, listen, I was childlike excited about this.
Me too. I've never done that before.
Well, first off, we thought we were going to have to park outside of the convention center and then load our shit.
Oh my God, yes.
So when the lady was just like, yeah, you can just drive your car straight into the place and unload, we were hell yeah. But
we were both like
into a building. It felt wrong. It felt like we were doing something
it was real
we weren't
weird.
supposed to do. So we did that. We unloaded, and we were trying to be respectful by unloading quickly and then getting our car the hell out of there so other people could experience the magic of driving their car into a building. And we set up, and I saw Kim in a mode that I don't believe I've ever seen my grandpa in before. Our
business
grandpa.
Kim.
business grandpa.
That was actually military. That was Sergeant K. I'm not going to say the old name. It was my old married name, but that was.
Can we say
Sergeant
Grandpa?
Sergeant Grandpa came out.
Yeah. And I was immediately scared. Not that you were mean or anything. I just, when authorities around, I just shrivel into a husk. So
you did too. I was like, what's wrong with Charlye? Anyway, that needs to go over there.
Okay.
And it continued into the next morning, which we can talk about when we get to the next morning. But I remember seeing those chairs in the middle and thinking, that's a no-go.
Yeah. Well, no. I agree. We were setting up, and it's my first vend ever. However, it is not your first vend. You've done many. So I was looking to you, and also Casey, who was right next to us.
Yeah, Casey drove in while you were parking the car. Casey and her husband pulled in and started unloading, so we got to say hi to them. We being me, because you weren't there yet. Okay.
She yelled at me as I pulled not like yelled at, but like I passed her in the car, driving into the building. She was driving into the building. She wooed me. And I did not know who it was. I was like, what the fuck? And then
why do people keep acting like they know us?
Who? That thing where you piece it together after the fact, and I was like, I think that was Casey. Shit. So we got in there, and I was like, was that you? Did you woo me? But yeah, we got set up, and I think we should, if we remember to, post pictures of our little booth, because I thought it was cute as hell. You made a cute short, and you set it to Season of the Witch.
Oh. I thought you said sent, and I was like, I sent that to someone.
Yeah. Along with every other photo in your camera roll.
Oh my God.
Oh God. You sent it to, I don't know.
Oh, we got those. Didn't we get the pictures the night before? So I could have sent those pictures to everyone.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, we have at this point been gawking at our 80s photo shoot, which is still a lot of fun. And so, we got loaded up, and by this time we were putting the booth together, and we got word that friends, at least friend one, photo friend, had arrived at the place. So we're starting to get busy, and we get out. What time did we eventually get done?
Like 3:30.
Way later.
I remember thinking looking at my watch, and it was 3, and I was like, we're not doing a photo shoot. But I didn't say it. I just thought, we're not going to be able to do that.
I had that thought rolling around in the back of my head because, listen, what we had to do was finish up the setup, go back to our place, put on get makeup professionally applied to our faces. Yeah. Put on whatever we were going to wear.
And then find a place. And also it was raining. Find
a place. It was, kind of yucky. Find a place while there was still light out, for photo friend to take photos. And so, this was around the time that I was kind of
And also, makeup friend was an hour away.
Yeah, oh yes, makeup friend was an hour away. But you know what else was going on? We were beside ourselves.
Moist.
With moisture and an angry hunger.
Oh, yeah.
There was a hunger festering deep in our souls for food. And so we wrote friends and said, hey, we have to get food. I think your exact words were, I have to eat or my head is going to blow off of my body.
I do remember that.
And we had dreams of Texas barbecue because we're in Austin.
Yeah.
So listeners, y'all ever try to have a group of 4 people decide on where to go eat?
Two of whom are really tired and really hungry.
Yes. Yeah. Very tired, very hungry. You were beginning, Grandpa, to shut down at this point.
I went and took a nap. I couldn't.
You left.
I couldn't. I had to go lay down.
And you were kind of like, whatever. We decided on, do you remember the name of this show? Micklethwaite.
We know Terry Black's exists, and it was right across the street from the venue, but it was also crazy slammed, and I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was very busy. We were at the end of our ropes, I think, at that point. We were stressed out about the coming day, stressed out about putting stuff together, and very, very hungry. Trying to get people to the right spot.
Sergeant Grandpa was about to turn into toddler Grandpa who needs a nap and a snack.
So we get out and we take a million years to park at this restaurant, which was a converted old church.
Oh yeah,
which was fun. And remember, they had on the stairs, they painted "Salivation awaits."
Oh God!
But I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, and I was like, "Salvation!" And you were like, "Charlie, that." Open your eyes, you dumb bitch.
No, I didn't.
And then
I only talk like that to me.
What did you get at this joint?
I got brisket, what they call pulled pork, which I guess.
They have a Michelin star.
I'm a
Grandpa.
pulled pork snob, and if it's not whole hog, it's not what I'm going to call pulled pork. Anyway, it was good. And I think it was shoulder, Boston butt. And I also got the cheese grits and mac and cheese and a sweet tea.
You sure did. You sure did. You earned that sweet tea.
What did you get?
I got the pulled lamb, which was so good. And I think brisket as well. But listen, I got them cheese grits. I got that mac and cheese. And I got a free iced lemonade or frozen lemonade. Because me and
she
makeup
flustered
friend,
the waiter.
this young kid, bless him. This young kid waiter guy is taking our orders, and it's one of those joints where you put your order in and then you go sit at, you like stand in line. And makeup friend was with me, and makeup friend and I were talking about our age, and we were born the same year, and we were only, I think, 2 months apart in age, and I forget how it came about, but the poor guy behind the counter was complimenting makeup friend about how like he was like, oh, you're like almost 40
Age.
Age, you're almost age, and he's like, oh, I would have thought you were 25 or something, right? And that's a very that's awesome, that's great, right? But he like is saying that to her, and then I guess he remembers that the conversation we were having is how like her and I are the same age. And he looks at me and he's like, y'all, you both, you too, ma'am.
And I was not here for this. This was just them.
Dude, the way I laughed and I said, I know who I am. You don't have to.
I think you're lovely.
And then he gave me a free lemonade because I asked for it, and he handed it, and he was like, "Here, you can
just take this.
Just take it. Please leave."
Oh, and you also got banana pudding.
Oh, that's right. Photo friend and I got banana pudding for later, and oh boy, did you miss out.
The cheese grits were like pimento cheese.
I love pimento cheese, so I'm okay with that.
I have started, when I was growing up, that was something that was like too Southern for my family. Because my parents are not from the South.
Sure.
So,
okay. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
They didn't approve of saying ain't or y'all or...
Y'all?
I didn't start saying y'all until I was in my 30s.
What did you say for a collective group of people?
You guys.
Yous guys?
You guys.
You guys? You guys, come on.
Yeah.
Y'all, come on.
I know now. And
well, no,
then that was
before
before gender things were
before gender?
Before I knew about gender things.
Your granddad's from a time before gender.
And the internet.
No, I get it. And just common, learning things from other people.
Basically.
I kid.
Anyway, y'all got banana pudding, and then we all ate, and it was great. Is that where mistakes came up?
I don't remember. Did we talk about mistakes, or did we talk about mistakes in the live?
I don't know if we were
confused.
We talked a little bit about it, but how making mistakes came to be, I think we were in the car. Maybe, but we might have not have been, because didn't somebody go use the restroom while we were there?
I see. That's one of these things. You ever have, you're with friends and something happens and it becomes an absolute staple of your friendship. This has worked its way into our vernacular. I don't know if it will ever leave, but at some point, not to get too bogged down in the details, someone said, I'm making a mistake, or I'm about to make a mistake. And I believe it was makeup friend, I could be wrong, who said, that sounds like a euphemism for taking a shit. And for the rest of our trip, making a mistake
became a euphemism.
for, and not just that, but like it's like if one of us had to go to the bathroom, it became our new sort of polite way to be like, I gotta hit the head. He's like, I gotta go make a mistake.
Yep.
But it was so funny because that's a word that also gets used regularly.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, I made a mistake. Then we would all be like, but it stuck around mostly in the group chat. Like every other message in the group chat is like mistake related.
And then after food, we went back to the room, decided, hey, we're all tired, and took off all of our... I think we all showered and then vegged. I ate the rest of that bag of cookies.
We vegged, we snacked, we put on Footballers' Wives.
Oh my God,
again.
those fucking jelly beans.
We had... Talk about a mistake. Those were a mistake. And I mean that in all senses of the word.
I don't think it was a mistake. I think it was an amazing situation that I got us into.
Kim sent me weeks before leaving for Austin, a bag of KFC jelly beans. And in that bag, there were jelly beans flavored as sweet corn, brown gravy, and fried chicken. And when I tell y'all, if y'all were around for us doing the Bean Boozled, this put the Bean Boozled to shame. This was the grossest thing I think I have ever tasted. And I can deal with some gross shit. I'm the one that I think ate the used Band-Aid bean and was like, I could kind of like this. This was disgusting.
It wasn't as bad as the one that made me vom in the Bean Boozled.
Which one?
But it was bad. I think it was the dog. I don't know. It tasted like burnt rubber, vomit, and shit. The smell of shit.
Great. I think that's what it was. On the back, you turn the back. It says burnt rubber, dog, and shit. It was really nasty, and it was one of those things that we put one in our mouths, and then we just looked at each other like,
oh God, and we couldn't get the taste out of our mouths. That was the night before, and that's why we ordered pizza.
That's right. We were like, oh, maybe the pizza will get this out of our mouth. But we put them in a bowl and set them out on the counter, and we were like, maybe one of our friends will eat this. Nobody did.
They didn't.
They didn't. And then I spilled the beans about what they were.
Didn't they try it though after that?
I don't think either tried it. One can't because one has food sensitivity. The other one knew what they were flavored as, and I believe respects herself to not. Good for her. Can't relate.
You know what? I used to be afraid to put things in my mouth, and then I just watched so many episodes of GMM where they just eat anything and then vomit. I'm like, all that happens is I barf, and I don't have a problem doing that.
Oh. See, that's where the problem lies for me. I don't.
That sucks for you.
Haven't done it in a very long time.
Good. It's probably your esophagus is better for it.
Afraid to do it.
In the backs of your teeth.
I'll dry heave like a sumbitch, but something
but that
about
doesn't
my body
bring up
clamps
acid
down.
into your esophagus and mouth.
No, but it looks gross when I look like a cat. Like, oh, where'd my camera go?
Your camera didn't even want us to see it.
Okay. The internet, nobody needs to see that. God intervened.
Okay, anyway, we stayed up shooting the shit.
So late.
Whatchamacallit was on. Footballers' Wives was on, but we mostly just talked shit. It was so fun.
Mm-hmm. But we would occasionally check in with Footballers' Wives and giggle.
Yeah.
And it was funny. We kind of played Smash or Pass with all of the people that came on TV. Just anybody that came on TV were like, maybe? No? Yes?
Bangable.
I like this one.
We should just call it bangable.
Foot bangers.
Ew.
Ew. Oh god, my eyes looked different directions. Go to wbahpodcast.com. Check out the number that you are. Anyway.
If you've gone to that website yet, please tell us what you think.
Several people have, as we can see. The number is much higher than I anticipated it.
Oh, I haven't looked.
I haven't looked in a while. Let's have a little.
While Charlie's doing that, I'm going to say shout out to Trader Joe's either Dutch or Danish oat cookies. They are so good.
Those were good.
And I specifically wrote in my notes, I ate the rest of those cookies.
They were really good. And some was left over because I remember I had some the next day.
Well, that's because I had 2 bags.
Oh.
Which I ate the next night.
Taurus!
I don't... and I was shocked. I was like waiting for someone to say, "Did you eat that whole bag?" No one did.
Our group of
either
friends,
night.
Who would say that? Though,
Come
on. We're nice. We're nice friends. We're good friends. We all did go to bed at a certain point.
Yeah.
Photo friend went to bed first.
Oh yeah.
And we should
because I brought
drawn peepees because that's the rule of a sleepover. You brought
no,
some
well,
sleep
that's
aid.
if they go to sleep. I thought that was if they go to fall asleep out in public. If they go to their bed, I don't fuck with people in their bed because I will stab someone if they fuck with me in the bed.
But it was just the 3 of us up at that point, and we talked shit, and we talked the opposite of shit, good things too. It was a good time, and finally it was time to crawl into the bed and start the craziest day of the trip.
I don't remember this day, so this is going to be mostly you, because I just stayed in the thing and freaked out inside.
You didn't.
I basically
show it. I wouldn't
just stayed in my in the vending area and was like, "Oh my god!" the whole time.
Now, so in case you've forgotten, we were here for Austin Witchfest. I don't know how many years it's been going on, but at least since 2020, because Macy and I almost went and then had to cancel because of the COVID. Same with Anahadas, but like. Vendors get together and people can wander in and get some witchy wares and meet some witchy friends. And there were like, I don't know, how many booths would you say were there?
I can't count.
I'm bad with numbers. 200? 100?
I have no idea.
5? I don't know. 1,000?
I didn't even go to all of them because I couldn't deal with it mentally.
I think I walked by.
Did you say
one
classes?
Them,
because there were classes too.
Oh, classes as well, which I didn't realize got their own little classroom, like in upstairs. I didn't realize that was very cool. We're gonna have to do that maybe next year if they'll have us. Speaking of having us, we met a bunch of you guys. That was fun. We had a good handful of y'all sprinkle by and say, "Hey, so hello again. Thanks for listening. Hope you like the sticker if we remember to give you one." But yeah, we got there and luckily enough our shit was mostly set up from the day before.
All we had to do was unpackage some stuff.
We had to
figure out where to put the chairs.
I was hungry, so I followed Photo Friend's lead and got a chicken salad wrap and a bush light at 9:30 in the morning, baby. And then I got yelled at by Grandpa.
Oh my god, that's true. I still feel bad about the way I did that, and I apologize.
Don't. You're right. You're correct. I was sitting at the booth.
Being correct about it doesn't mean that was the right way to do it.
But you know what? What happened is I stepped outside to wrap my face around this sandwich.
Okay.
And it was so nice. It was cool and it was rainy. And there's this really pretty shot of Austin that I got to see. And there's like the river nearby. So it was a good time. And I got to hit the whole vape a bit and then calm down just a little bit. Because
you know what you need is a
point,
tranquility tube.
Yeah, listen here. Now available, I think. Anyway, it's crawling with people by this point.
There was a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, the doors open and people begin to trickle in, and then they begin to flood in. And this was my first time vending, so I took a lot of cues from you and took a lot of cues from Makeup Friend, who has been in that situation many times. And at a certain point, I was like, I'm going to step away if you guys got it, and I'm going to browse the wares and meet the people.
Yeah, tell me about that, because I still have no idea.
Yeah, you were just like, I'm staying here. I'm cemented.
I can't leave.
I won't. The first booth was Hearth Wisdom Store, which you guys have heard us talk about for many years, probably. I was not expecting to see them. It was very cool. It was a cool little surprise. So I got to put my hands in some Hearth Wisdom stuff that I haven't been to be around in several years. And there was readings going on. Photo Friend got a reading done at Hearth Wisdom. Blew her dick off.
That was the term she used.
Was it?
Yeah, because that's specifically what I remember.
I blew my dick off. I got some permanent jewelry that I have been wanting for a while. A little anklet with a little bat on it by somebody, and it's just cool when you can support your community, the witchy community. Yeah, but there's just everything there, from readings to like witch kits to art to people doing like make your own spells like Casey was doing. It was a really cool time. If you've never been out to Austin Witchfest, I suggest it. And we got to meet and subsequently interview, well, you interviewed someone very interesting. Can you tell us about that?
Justin from the Blessed Bee, BEE, like buzz, motherfucker, sort of bee. So yes. He told me about, they have a sort of co-op, and you can shop with them online at theblessedbee.com. And Charlie's going to throw in that interview right here. So can you please introduce yourself, introduce your business, why you're here in Austin and at Witchfest today?
Oh, yeah. So I'm Justin. The company that I'm with is the Blessed Bee. We're a pagan supply company is the best way I can put it. We don't really specialize in one path or any one item. We have herbalists, we have woodworkers, we have jewelers, we have readers, we have stone specialists and everything like that actually deal with shaped crystals and things like that. We do custom medications for people, custom jewelry, custom spell work. We do everything from the standard line that we keep in stock of protection spells, love spells, grounding, the common things that you see. We also do custom work for people. We've done everything from entity removals to hand fastings. We do have ordained personnel on staff. I'm actually the herbalist, so I've been doing it for about 34 years now. I'm old. It's okay. But we have a lot of different things that we do. So inside of the bee itself, we do not have a particular path. So it's not a Wiccan shop. It's not a heathen shop.
It's a one-stop for everyone.
It's a pagan supply company or a metaphysical supply company. The way I try to explain to people is we try to make sure we can cover the 14-year-old kiddo that's practicing in their closet because they don't know their mom and aunts are witches, all the way up to the 18-person group that needs a new custom altar table made for their stuff, because like I said, we have carpenters and woodworkers that work with us. And if we don't know how to do it, or we don't have somebody that does, we're so plugged into a bunch of different people that we can send you directly to the crafter themselves.
You know a guy?
We specialize in I know a guy. For the most part, we specialize in I know a guy. But no, like some of the custom spells we've done have been things like curses, hexes. So we don't have a path. We're not left hand, we're not right hand. We're somewhere in the middle of that. But we do, on Wednesday nights, we have a live on Facebook that is Witchy Wednesday. So we do different paths, different entities, different philosophies. We have, every once in a while, we'll have what we call Witch Shop 101. and we actually do craft work in the shop with people. We don't record those, though. We'll have a quick live to explain what everything is, and then we'll shut off the live, because that was the one rule my Nana had. You don't record the craft. I actually grew up in this. I'm one of the few people you meet that like grew up in it, apparently. But our shop has got people that are shamanic, heathen, Celtic, Houdon and Voodoo, Santeria practitioners, Brujeria practitioners, Hellenics, eclectics. Hell, our original shop owner, Mandy, that started it, she was about as eclectic as it gets. She called herself a hedge witch, for lack of a better word. But no, we try to push as much as we can for every pass. So we'll collect. We actually have a library in the shop that you can actually come into and utilize. You can take pictures, make scans. Cool. And it's got everything in there from Chinese astrology to Wiccan books to actual grimoires. We're working on putting together an electronic database that has currently, we're tracking up to about almost a full terabyte of electric documents that go back to the 14 and 1500s that are written in Church Greek, High German, Church Latin. So we try to have a bunch of different stuff.
So can you remind everybody who you are and where they can find you? Online and on Facebook.
I have a card. So we're the Blessed Bee. We're actually in Edom.
Y'all.
BEE, yes. We're actually in Edom, Texas. EDOM. But you can find us at theblessedbee.square.site, or you can type in on the Facebook. You'll go to The Blessed Bee, Handcrafted Gifts and More.
Cool.
Long ass name.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
it was good to talk to you.
You know what I like about The Blessed Bee? If I can be a little selfish and make this about us.
Okay.
It kind of is like the bees, like Hive House, and Blessed Beans. So it's kind of, I feel like they fit right in, you know? They had a fantastic booth. Their booth was large and in charge.
Mm-hmm. They had an end cap, and they took I think 4 spots.
Yeah.
They had a lot.
And I know that one of our friends got some of the herbs that they had there. They had this magnificent wall of herbs. Justin was very knowledgeable about, I was just kind of standing by listening to them tell people about different herbs and different things that they could use. They had a poison section, not for ingesting or poisoning people, but
of course not
for
vainful work.
Or no, but they had
for
a bottle,
curios, for your curio cabinet,
sure,
not for use.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, do you know what? During
murder.
The interview, it wasn't in the interview that I sent you because it was sort of in the warming each other up phase. Justin was also airborne.
Oh, really?
That was funny.
Huh. You know what Justin also had was a magnificent beard.
Yes.
Yeah. So shout out to Justin's beard. But anyway, their info will also be linked down there. I like the interview thing. I think maybe in the future when we go and do stuff like this, we should pop off some more interviews because I like.
It's probably going to be you because I can't leave the booth. If you've been down to Hadas, you know that's where I live, and I'm not ever anywhere else because I am mentally ill.
If you want to do an interview, you come to the booth and sit down, which is actually a good plan. That allows people to kind of come in their own time. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. So it was just a great day. We got to meet some beans. We got to spread the word of all of our individual ventures, which I will list now in order that they pop into my mind. The Witch Bitch Amateur Hour, Your Average Witch Podcast, A Whole Thing Podcast, Charm, Clever Kim's Curios.
Oh my God.
I guess that's it. I guess that's our
craziness.
List of things. Oh, shout out to, and I didn't even catch your name because it caught me so off guard. Me and Photo Friend went to get food, and as we were walking back with our food that it took us a million years to get delivered because we were in the wrong spot, I pass a group of people and one of them says, and my brain didn't even register it, one of them says, "Is that Charlye with a Y from Twitch?"
Oh, yeah.
And as they were saying it, I was like, that's my name. What? And then I just flattened against the wall and was like, ah! And they were like, "That's right." I said from Twitch. I didn't even say. They were like, "Yeah, deep cut." And I didn't even get their name because I was so like nervous and like, ah. So hello and thank you. It was a good day. I had another bush light at some point.
There were cute girls there.
Yeah. I watched someone in our group fall in love with someone and turn into a tomato with the amount of redness.
Twice.
Yeah. Twice. Yeah.
One of them
that happened.
Came real close to me and it scared me.
Awkward.
Yep.
Awkward WLW moment. But yeah, and then the day started to kind of wrap up, and we had to go through the pain in the ass process of picking up our booth. Photo friend got lost in traffic and had to go home about 30 minutes before everybody else because they were just like, "I'm lost in Austin, I'm going home."
I forgot to say something dumb that happened in the morning.
What?
Photo friend, because we were sharing a bathroom, and everybody else wears makeup, and I fucking don't. I washed my hair the night before, and then I slicked my hair up with that silver hair gel that I have that makes me look distinguished, like a silver fox.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
But then I make mistakes in the morning, and so I walked past the bathroom to look to see if anybody was in there, and they were. So I stood there in the living room, and I walked back to the bedroom. And then I walked past. I was like, I wonder what they're doing. Let me see if it's going to take a long time before I approach them about mistakes being made. And then I don't know where they were in their makeup situation because I don't know makeup. And I stood in the living room just thinking, what should I do?
Excuse
and then
me,
they came out and they said, "Do you need to get in here?" And I said, "I need to make a mistake." I need to make a mistake. And then they said, "Well, just say so."
It's like that picture of, the picture is like the "Do you have games on your phone" kid? They're just like, you looking at the bathroom.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you made a mistake.
A couple of them.
And that was...
Mornings are for mistakes. That's the shirt.
That's the shirt. With a picture of a little toilet. Mornings are for mistakes.
But then we got all our shit packed up.
We got all our shit. And we were exhausted, brain dead. Socially.
Yep.
Energetically, physically.
And we couldn't go back to that same taco, the Torchies. We wanted Torchies because one, delicious,
easy,
and two,
quick,
the other
delicious.
person is able to eat there.
Yeah, yes. And, but we didn't go to the first Torchies that we went to where that man and you had that stare off for a little while.
Mainly because it was very small.
Very small. But we went to a big Torchies where I feel like something dumb also happened again, but I forget what.
Caricature.
Oh yeah. We're sitting there. Listen, and keep in mind, we're all brain dead tired, right? And so in some restaurants, they have the manager's name like on a plaque on the wall. Well, this restaurant, this Torchies had the manager's name, and they also had a caricature, a black and white character, and I feel like that's important because that had to like click somewhere in your brain. There's a black and white caricature above the thing with their name, the plaque with their name on it. And Kim looked at it and was like, "Promise me, when I die, you won't put my caricature up like that." And I was like, she's dead. I think she's the manager. But you thought it was like an in memoriam.
Yeah, it looked like one.
So of course we're barking, laughing, getting on everybody's nerves, I'm sure. Oh goodness.
Holy crap.
But it was like one of those dinners where you're talking, you're communicating, you're laughing, you're having a good time, but you also, there's like low key this energy of
we're going to go to bed soon.
we're going to go home and crash out. We're not going to stay up like we did the night before. Although
we did.
We did stay up a little bit.
Cuz it was the last night and we had to leave immediately. We packed. We actually packed when we got home. At least I did. I packed my bags when we got back.
Close. I was like, I'll do the rest of it in the morning. But yeah, we started to get a little sad at this point. At least I did. Kind of being like, oh, it's over. It went so fast. And the morning came and we saw our friends off. And
I took that picture of you and I really like it.
What picture?
That picture of you.
What picture?
That one picture of you in front of the door to the patio.
Oh,
I'm not going to give it to anybody, but
yeah. Oh no,
I just like that picture.
I know, because you've sent it to me. I like it. No, I was sitting there. I was like trying to cover my vape up. I was like, don't look at like no one can know.
And then Charlye came out of the bedroom. She said she was in her PJs, but she was looking like a hot-ass grunge girl from 1993.
That blew my mind.
In this long, super cute flannel and black leggings and boots.
With my combat boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my pajamas, brother. And I felt like a big, gross pajama monster until you and Makeup Friend were both like, you look cute. Now I'm kind of like, should I wear this? Like,
yes,
in the daytime?
Bro, you should wear that.
But the sad time came.
Yeah.
Where we said goodbye to the apartment.
Yeah. And walked down 7,000 flights of stairs.
Oh, God. That last journey down the stairs was 14 times longer than any other one. But we made it. We did it. We got in the car. I missed a couple turns getting you to the airport, but we got there. It was fine.
We ended up on a weird dead-end road.
Yeah. Well, I was too busy thinking about Whataburger.
I know.
We were going to get Whataburger, and then we decided not to, but we should have.
We should have, because I was stuck in that airport for like 3 hours.
You got through security so fast, dude. I dropped you off, and then I yelled something at you through the window.
She kept locking the door so I couldn't get my luggage out.
Yes.
And then, as I was about to shut the door, she yelled out, "Don't go, I'll change, I promise." Or I can change, I promise. And the people behind us looked at me like I was a terrible person. How was that
somebody really
bitch doing that to that
leaving.
sweet girl in that car?
I thought that it would be more like, good for you. Clearly the person in the car has wronged you and you're standing up for yourself.
I don't know.
Leaving.
They just were horrified.
Good. That was my intent. I'm glad. I forgot I fucking said that. That's so stupid. Yeah. And then
I went and got something to eat, I think. Oh, I got some kind of chicken sandwich that was not very good because I couldn't find the barbecue place again. And then I just zoned out until I got home. I don't know. I slept the whole time.
I did as I did on the way there. I just turned my brain off. I did drive to the... Why does my camera keep doing that? I got a photo from a photo friend who was driving home a similar way I was driving, only earlier. And they sent a picture of a place called the Czech Stop, which is in... let me give a little shout out to the Czech Stop.
Oh my God. Wait, one more thing about Austin.
Yes.
Police.
Can you tell the story about the police, please? Oh my God, I don't get it.
Well, post
Nobody
this in the
ruined
group.
this for us.
I'll post this in the
Please.
group. Yeah, please don't tell me what it is. I don't care.
If you know what it is, I don't want to know.
Keep it
I
to
want to
yourself.
think that I want to think that they're so dumb that they just continue.
There was a sign that was spelled Pulice. And I had just been yelling about cops for some reason. I was like,
Police.
Look, police.
I don't want to know if there's if somebody comes at me and they're like, oh, it's actually an
If it's a
acronym
granary, yeah, I don't want to know what it is.
I don't want to know.
Just let me have this joy.
Let me think that it's the police just putting a sign up that says police for God knows what reason. So on the way home, I get a picture from Photo Friend who stopped at the Czech Stop, which is located in just north of Waco. It is a road stop tradition. It's called the Czech Stop and Little Czech Bakery. It's essentially a gas station that is in a very heavily like Czech and like German part of Texas,
Like near New Braunfels?
I know Czech and German is not the same thing, but what?
Like near New Braunfels?
It's actually more north than you would think. It's like the beginning of when you start to get into like that area of Texas. The hill country of Texas, like the center Texas, is very like what's the word I'm looking for? German, Czech, there's some like Polish influence and
I want that.
Czech Stop. It's so good. There's I don't know all the names for everything, but they make little pastries. The line is always a real pain in the butt, but I got me a cup of coffee and I got me a strawberry and cream
Kolache?
I guess. Is that what it is?
I don't
Or is that
know.
the one with the wiener on the inside?
That's
I don't know.
Klobuchnik.
It was delicious.
Is the sausage
and I got
one.
I got one with
want
Nutella.
Oh, man.
It was real good.
Dang it. I've never had one.
You know what?
I have to come visit you.
I thought about stopping at the Czech Stop on the way to Austin. And then I was like, and like having like some pastries, but I was like, I don't know if these will like last. Plus I'll eat them. That's why they won't last. But I didn't do it and I should have. And I know for the future now, but the Czech Stop, if you're anywhere near Waco, check out the Czech Stop. It's fucking cool. It's great. It's delicious. There's also all kinds of like little hidden gems in that
Tchotchkes.
area you can go to. Yeah. Tchotchke. Schlotsky. There's a Slotchkes out there you can go to. How exotic. I'm hungry as hell right now, so I'm sorry if I'm focusing too much on the food aspect of it, but it was so good. Yeah, and since then we have taken some of the wares. Here comes the part you knew it was coming, guys. The part where we peddle to you like a couple of 18th century snake oil salesmen. Let's go. We do have leftovers of things that we had available at the you're making that face?
You called them leftovers.
We have surplus supply. We have additional inventory.
Merch. Yeah.
We got shit from the Witchfest. Can you tell them more about that?
Stuff that I added that I brought with us that we didn't have in the shop before. We have pendulum kits that come with a pendulum cloth and a pendulum with a little cauldron,
Delicate,
cauldron on the pendulum,
sweet,
and the cloth
precious.
you could fold up and shove it all in your pocket and do divination on the go. Tranquility tubes.
Explain the tranquility tube, because I do think that that's what people had the most. That's what every single person I feel like that came by the booth was like, what is this?
Is this a whistle?
Yeah.
It's not a whistle.
Yeah. Let me put my mouth on it. No, we were very clear about people not putting their mouth
That's
on
how
things
I welcomed everyone into the booth. I said, you can touch stuff, just don't put it in your mouth. And they were like, okay. But I
and
was
I'm
serious.
Like, no, we're very serious. I'm watching you.
Because everybody wants to put that in their mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, someone who has worked at Sephora, I will tell you, people don't give a shit about the things that they put on it in their mouths.
People
that
are
other
wild.
people have. It's wild. Do you know how many times
with their
Listen,
hands?
don't use the testers at Sephora. That's all I'm going to say. Don't use them. Anyway.
Nope. So, okay, here's what a tranquility tube does.
Yes.
I may be the only one that calls it tranquility tube, and I chose that because somebody else called it something else, and I'm not trying to get sued for taking their trademarked word.
We love a business conscious queen.
So when you are anxious or stressed, you start breathing faster. When you breathe faster, it sends these signals to your brain that are like, you're under attack, bro. You should run and be really concerned about everything that's happening right now. Pay close attention. You might die.
I've never felt that feeling in my life.
It helps build you up into going into fight or flight.
Mm.
So one way you can stop your body from freaking out is to gaslight yourself with a tranquility tube. Because
That's the slogan. Tranquility tube. Gaslight yourself.
Gaslight yourself into serenity.
Ooh, yes.
Or tranquility.
Yeah. Whatever. Who gives a shit? I'm too tranquil to care.
So how it works is when your inhale is shorter than your exhale, it helps your body send signals to your parasympathetic nervous system and vagus nerve, I think. And it helps your body soothe itself and calm down. It helps you send calming signals to the rest of your body. Mm. If your exhale takes longer than your inhale. And so the tubes constrict, you breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth through the tube. And the tube constricts your breath enough that you can still breathe out, but it takes longer, which extends that exhale, which helps start that process of the self-soothing. So that's
which is good.
Why you use it.
If you're in that state, it's hard to, for myself anyway, because I know the thing about like exhale long, breathe in for 4, out for 6 or whatever, right? It's hard for me to keep track of that in that moment, you know? So having this, and also you've made it to where you can keep it as like it also doubles as a pendulum. It looks cute. It's got the little
you can wear it
arch on it that you can hook a necklace to, wear it around your neck. And if you are a chronic panicker such as I, it's nice to always have it so you can just calm down a little bit.
And if you are a sensory seeker in the way that you chew things, hello everyone, it's me. I am now including little silicone straw tips.
Oh.
So you don't chip your teeth on the metal, because when I wear mine, I have to have the straw tip because I will chew the metal and it doesn't feel good on your mouth.
Oh. Ow.
And
I'm
the
not
silicone
a chewer.
tip helps. I am.
I'm not a chewer.
Big time.
I do like a texture thing though, but I don't chew. I think I would if I wasn't so afraid of putting everything in my mouth.
Well, that's included when you order them off the website now. Also book covers. What else are there? Those flip fans.
Yes,
that cool.
Saved my life. It's actually not too far from me. I don't know where it is, but I had the gym one all weekend. Saved my life. It was delicious. Stayed very cool. Well, I didn't stay
and it folds up and it's really lightweight, and you can just shove it into your purse. And also, you can use it as a frisbee at the doctor's office and make them call you faster or throw you out of the office.
That's such a specific reference. I was going to be like, stay cool during festival season. You're like, at the doctor's office, use it as a frisbee.
Specifically the doctor and the dentist.
Yeah. Why not? Oh, the dentist. Yeah. That's what you want to do. You want to aggravate your dentist before they get to work on you. Yeah, so check it out. There's all kinds of witch-made items over there. I will have some stuff coming to Charm. I have my Essence of Summer collection. It will be up soon, probably not by the time that you hear this, but I'll remind you at some point. I've got oil that encapsulated the sun for those of you who are now feeling alive again after the seasonal depression begins its wear down. So, or if you want to take the sun with you into the darker part of the year.
Yeah.
Prepared. Also, just little trinkets and floor sweeps and whatever, so I'll talk more about that later. But what else can we peddle?
Well, there are also decision coins. I think 3 different designs. And I've already forgotten what the other thing was. Ta-da! It was really cool things flasks.
Bro, the amount of people that were into the flasks.
The giggled about the tears flask.
Specifically, the here have some tears, you stupid whore. That got a lot of giggles, and I was very proud of that. Also, there was one individual at the Witchfest who very clearly was interested in the flask because they walked by and eyed them 7 times.
But they wanted the coffin-shaped flask. I think they wanted it without branding, though. And we don't have any of those right now. We only have branded ones.
Sorry, we're a brand, But there are coffin-shaped flasks, so check those out. Anyway, so there's that. And that was our trip to Austin.
I'm sad that it's over.
Yeah, me too. But we have upcoming things. We've decided that, this is a thing that we would like to do more often. Get out into the world, see ya folks. And the next one we have officially on the books is Anahata's Purpose.
Yep. I'm hoping that you can come to
Mystic South?
Yes. I couldn't remember that name at all. I never can. I am definitely going.
I remembered it because
I'm going as a person, not as part of a podcast, or I'm not working there.
Sure.
I'm going to help Sarah run her booth because Sarah of Flora and Function is going to be vending there. So come check that out. But also, I'm really excited to go because a bunch of cool people go there. Come network, Charlye. You can write it off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all you needed to say. Also, keep that name in mind, Sarah of Flora and Function. We may or may not have some fun
collab.
How do I say this without giving away what it is? D and
D?
Yeah. Isn't Sarah going to be doing she's appearing on the D&D we're going to do for Patreon?
Yeah, okay. But it's Janie who is going to run it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yee!
Well, there we go. Now you know.
But also a collab, possibly.
Yeah, of course.
Merch
and
collab.
Also, she appeared on an episode of A Whole Thing and talked about pottery.
Yeah.
Check it out. And also, I believe that she's done an episode for
Yep, she was my
Advertise.
only live recording at Anahata's.
Aw. Do you remember when you and me were recording and then one friend bust into the room and said something?
Monster shit. I have to make a mistake.
Get out! I need to make a mistake. One of my favorites, and I don't remember who said it or the context. It wasn't in context to going to the bathroom, but at one point someone said, "I'm having a mistake," and that phrasing made me so giggly. I'm having a mistake. Wow. So take that and move forward and tell us your stories.
Send us your stories.
Send us your stories. Okay, let's wrap up the same way we came into this. First of all, we have the Spooky-sode coming out next week. Get excited, get pumped. It's the first one of the year, and it's your grandpa's first in general. So we're going to have topics for you. And we're, of course, going to have some of those listener stories, maybe personal experiences. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a nice one. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fat one. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a
long.
Yeah.
Thick. With 3 C's. Juicy.
Gross.
I hate that I said that.
Uncut.
It's going to be cut.
Oh, trust me. But send in your stories, please, if you would like them to be featured on the Spooky Sode. And please remember to put spooky somewhere in the title so we can just do a quick little search and find your stories. If you don't, we won't be able to find them. Don't know what to tell you.
Because we're not organized.
No. And I'm also not trawling through 500 pages of backlog to find them.
I did see that.
Yeah. We got a lot of emails. Anyway, what else was there? Oh, and
the print?
Of course, don't forget the print. We might put out a little blurb next week to remind you that it is your last week. But if you miss it, you know the deal. It does not come back. Not in print form.
Even if it did maybe come back as something else, it would only be back for a minute.
Yeah.
Like the stupid shirts, like the stupid shirt that we're going to make about a mistake for this one.
I'm having a mistake. Wait, mistakes were made. What was it?
Mornings are for mistakes.
Mornings are for mistakes. On Wednesdays, we make mistakes. Dude, you can. It's so applicable.
Oh my God,
it's so applicable.
I know. It's so good.
You can use it everywhere. You could have a mistake anywhere, really, these days. With the indoor plumbing, you know?
Oh. And that's the end of the episode.
And that's the end. Cut.